So ask yourself, what do I want? What do you want? Why are you here? What makes you tick? What propels you? Why are you still alive? After all this misalignment you've experienced and endured and trained yourself in, some more than others, why are you still alive? Why haven't you killed yourself yet? I know you thought about it at some point. Many of you. I know I thought about it. Why are you still here? What makes you tick? You see, no matter how faint it might seem, every single one of you still has that connection. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. As long as you're alive, I always say there's still hope for heaven on earth. There's still hope for fully realizing everything you want to realize and empowering yourself and actualizing everything you want to actualize or activate in creation. Why are you still here? Good job, by the way. Why are you still here? You see, consciousness is never without purpose. So if you were purposeless, if all hope would be lost and you've gained too much momentum in the out-of-alignment spiral, you would not be continued. You would die. That's why many people die. Yeah, you're recyclable. Okay. It's a highly efficient system. So you are still on purpose. You're still on point. What is that point? Doesn't mean you have to have a whole story about it. Like, oh, this is who I am, this is what I do. But just in general, feel into it. Why are you still here? Feel into the depths of that question. Why am I here? Why am I here? Start to feel into the quality, the vibrational quality of your unique makeup, of why you are you. Why are you you? And in what ways are you doubting that, hesitating, trying to protect other people's own free will? Why are you not just being yourself completely? Because really, that's as simple. I know it's hard to believe for those that have studied a lot of teachings, but that's how simple enlightenment is. It's just be who you are, naturally, with no additions, with no subtractions, with no alterations, with no judgments. Be Adam, be Eve. Don't eat from the tree of knowledge. Be stupid. Remain innocent. Don't know anything except that you're here and you're brilliant and you're free. Know why you're here, energetically speaking. It doesn't have to have a certain shape. It can look like many things. But why are you here? What is your blueprint? What is your unique makeup? What is your value to the Creator? What's your purpose to expressing infinity in a unique way? How are you a specimen of the Creator that has never before existed in this way? And start to rejoice in that. Start to find love and perfection in that seeming imperfection. Why are you here? Why are you still here? Why are you here now? Why are you still here now? What purpose is driving you? What connection is supporting your life support? It's never too late. If you're alive, it's never too late. Things can turn around within a single day. It's amazing. I've seen it over and over again. You wouldn't believe the results. Both of myself and other people. out of the most disastrous state of misalignment, that when I'm facing that person, I'm even like, God, I know I'm telling you this is possible, but I'm doubting whether or not you can actually pull this one off. I think it's more likely actually going to die very quickly. And somehow, you see, that's how easy the system is. That's how blessed we are. That's how supported we are. As soon as we shift our attitude from unwillingness and insistence and stubbornness to willingness and relief and surrender, instantaneously all the support available to us will come flooding into our experience and will change space-time. We will literally shift into an alternate parallel reality. And you will not have any clue how it happened. You'll not have done anything physically to make that happen. But everything is different. Everything is different. You see, it's never too late. As long as there's still the ability to become willing, the ability to surrender, the ability to transcend your stubbornness and insistence and arrogance, as long as your out of alignment momentum has not yet reached a point where your brain is so messed up that it can never go back to willingness and surrender. As long as there is still the ability to surrender, to become willing, your whole life can and will change, turn around in an instant. Lightning speed, and therefore your life support is continued. You will always be continued as long as there's still hope. Now maybe the original plan was to execute it when you were 20 years old, but it can be executed when you're 120 years old. Doesn't matter. It's the same energetically, whether it's in a different timeline or not. Your journey is adaptable. Your mission, your blueprint is adaptable. In fact, some people actually live longer because they're more out of alignment. Because some people only come here for a few different things, and once they complete that, they're out of here. But through misery, you can actually postpone a lifetime in certain scenarios. Might sound appealing to some. Endless ecstatic joy? No, not yet. It might kill me. I'd rather live with cancer and endure chemo for the next 30 years and then start living my joy healthily so that I at least live a little bit longer. But in most cases, you live longer when you're in alignment, because it's rare for someone to simply come and have a brief purpose. I mean, not that rare. It's uncommon, not super rare. It happens. Sometimes people only want to get to the age of 2 years old for a particular purpose, either to show the parents or to have some kind of an experience, brief as it may be. Sometimes someone just wants to overthrow a government somewhere and then leave and be killed. But usually, people are in here for a more general overall transformational process, and as they are sort of completing aspects of their blueprint, aspects of what they're capable of bringing forth, they will download new aspects of their theme that simply were not accessible before they reached that vibrational place that they reached. Does that make sense? So for most people, as you go about your life and as you seemingly complete your themes or sub-themes, your overall theme of availability does not necessarily have to place you in another life to do that. A lot of that theme and exploration can be explored while still being here. So you will be infused with new inspirations. And when this happens to an extreme, you can see a real definite change in people. When it happens to an absolute extreme, we might even call them walk-ins, if you've heard of that term. A total change of theme, where some person becomes a completely different person for the second half of their life. I think Byron Katie had that experience as an example. So you can have one theme, and then suddenly, because of some kind of realization or completion of that theme, your body and your mind and your environment might still be suitable for a completely different type of exploration, or a very similar but addition to kind of exploration. So you will continuously explore unless this experience is no longer viable or grows truly tiresome to your exploration, and your overall theme really has been explored. But in general, therefore, you live longer with greater vitality, greater health when you are in alignment. and you'll fulfill more and more themes as you go along. But it's never too late to start fulfilling your experience, your desire for being here. And again, it doesn't have to be specific. Sometimes it's as simple as just being here and exploring what it's like to be here and finding the radiance of love, finding the radiance of light, finding the radiance of self. Sometimes it's as simple and non-specific as that. Sometimes it's just very energetic, all about radiance. And in some cases, it's about someone performing a specific task that within the illusion of a physical societal structure changes a lot of things that they are a key person for. It might look like that too. But in most cases, in a lot of cases, it's more about energy, resonance, and radiance exploration. Dabbling in a particular environment of being. And in that particular, from that particular environment of being, that particular societal way of understanding oneself, to still be able to find the Creator's light. To still be able to get in touch with oneself.